Hey y'all, hey. So I'm coming today to share with you guys some bomb fragrances that I received from a company called Dossier. If you're into fragrance and if you've been in these YouTube fragrance streets, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Dossier or Dossier. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but I'm just gonna roll with Dossier just because I like the way it sounds. So if you've been into fragrance and if you watch a lot of fragrance videos and things of that nature, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Dossier. They're basically an inspired by fragrance house where they have a lot of inspired by fragrances that are inspired by a lot of the luxury high-end fragrances for a fraction of the cost. So if you're one of those type of people like me who loves luxury, who love luxury vibes, but may not necessarily want to spend the luxury price tag all the time, this video is for you. And if you are, looking into fragrance, you definitely want to stick around for this review, okay? Because we definitely need to talk about what they got going on at Dossier, because when I tell you they did not come to play, they did not come to play, okay? Dossier was so kind to send me out 3 bottles of their inspired by scents. They did let me pick the ones that I wanted to choose. So I was super excited about that because I saw some of the fragrances that I had already been eyeing, like the retail version. I had been eyeing some of the scents already. So when I saw that Dossier had their version, I was super excited to try them. And I was just like, I was sold already because I had already been hearing about the company in these YouTube streets. So I kind of had already had like an idea of Dossier, and so many of the reviews that I had already watched, they said that they were good and all that. So I was just all around just super excited. They were so kind to send me out 3 bottles. It did come in a super cute and simple box that says Dossier here. And then it also has the fragrance name and also the size. All of the bottles, they are 50 milliliter bottles. And so you definitely get a nice size amount of product in each of the bottles. So I'm super like, I'm just really excited to share this with y'all. So when you open up the box, it says here, iconic scents, designer quality, and no markups. And they are so right, because all of their scents range from the price ranges of $29 up to $59. I know depending on which scent you choose, it can range anywhere in that range, but just know that they would not exceed $59. So you cannot beat that with a stick, y'all. Like, you can't beat it. Now I know depending on the inspired by fragrance, like if it's a higher end fragrance or one of those like more niche fragrances, those may tend to be the ones that may be a little bit more expensive, so the $59 price range. But they have some good ones that are still at that $29, $39, $49, $59 range. So keep that in mind. When you open it up, it just looks like that. It also includes a card, and on the card it just includes like all of the notes, the scent that it was inspired by, the concentration, and just a little bit about Dossier. So the first one that I'm going to share with you guys, it is called Floral Ylang, and it is inspired by Chanel Gabrielle. And y'all, when I saw that they had a Chanel Gabrielle inspired scent, I was super excited because I had already been looking at Chanel Gabrielle. Like, that fragrance has been on my list to try. So when I saw that Dossier had their version, I was sold, and I was like, yep, I want to try that one. There gotta be one that I try for sure. So when you pull it out the box, the bottle, it does look pretty sleek and simple. I actually really love the packaging. It's so simple and sleek, and it just would look really nice on your vanity. And on the bottle, it also shows like the notes on here and all of that. And in Floral Ylang, it says that the top notes are lily, grapefruit, and blackberry. The middle notes are ylang, tuberose, and jasmine. And then the base notes are musk, orange blossom, and orris. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm new when it comes to fragrance, for real. Like, I like fragrance, and I've always been into perfumes and things of that nature. I've always loved to smell good and all of that. But I'm not one of those women, at least not yet, where I just can pick up on certain notes and, I can tell what scent is more dominant and all that. Like, I'm not at that point yet with my fragrance journey, but I can definitely tell you if it smells good and if it smells good on me. So I'm gonna read the notes to you guys just so that you all can know what's in it, or what, you know, they say that it smells like, or the notes that are in it. But I'm just gonna be honest, I can't really pick up on specific notes, so you know, I have a pretty novice nose, so I'm just letting you guys know. This Floral Ylang scent, it does have an 18% concentration, and again, ooh, y'all, it smells so good. It smells so good. And I don't own Chanel Gabrielle, but I have gotten like samples of it. It's been on my list to try. So when I smelled Dossier's version, I immediately was like, yep, this is Chanel Gabrielle all day. Like, this is Gabby, baby. This is Gabby. This Gabby. And it smells really, really good. And I love it. Like, I love it so much. Like, I love this. So, yeah. Like, that, it's like pretty much spot on. Like I said, I'm kind of new to fragrance. For real. So, for me, being a novice with scents and fragrance and all that, to me, it's pretty spot on. Like, if I was like out somewhere and somebody had that on, I would be like, oh yeah, that's Chanel Gabrielle. Like, or girl, what are you wearing? Because it smells so good. Like, it just smells amazing to me. Like, it's so good. Like, even with the bottle, I just love the magnetic cap. Like, so say for instance, if you travel with your bottles and things of that nature, and you just put it in your luggage or in your, you know, your carry-on or something like that, you don't have to worry about the top coming off, because it is a magnetic top and it's pretty secure on there. So I really, really love the bottle. I love the scent. And y'all, if you like Chanel Gabrielle, yeah, you definitely want to try Floral Ylang by Dossier. It's great. Love it. Love it. Okay, so the second scent I want to share with you guys, I'm pretty sure if you've seen any Dossier videos, you've heard about this one. Like, I'm almost willing to bet money that you've heard about this scent. And this second scent, it is Ambery Saffron. And Ambery Saffron, it is an inspired scent of Baccarat Rouge 540. So if you have 540 and you love it, you would definitely love Ambery Saffron. I don't own Baccarat Rouge 540, but a lot of people close to me, that's their like signature scent. My mom wears Baccarat Rouge 540, so I've worn it. I've been around people who wear it, so I definitely can spot it when I smell it. And y'all, when I smelled this, I was like, yeah, it's giving 540 for sure. It's giving 540. Now, it may be like maybe a subtle difference, but when I tell you, it's definitely giving 540 vibes. Definitely. And it smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. So in this one, the top notes are saffron, orange blossom, and the middle notes are jasmine, plum, and cedarwood, and the base notes are oak moss, fir balsam, and amber. And y'all, it smells so good. Like, if you smell 540, you smelled Ambery Saffron. Like, that's how I feel about it, and it's good. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, if this ain't 540, this 541. That's what I'm gonna say, or it's 540.5. So don't play. Like, I just think it's so good. Like, it's super, super good. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It definitely gives me those vibes for sure. This one is called Fruity Almond. And y'all, this one right here, I think out of the three, honestly, I believe Fruity Almond is going to be my favorite, simply because this one is inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. And y'all, maybe about 2 months ago, I ended up getting a roller ball of Good Girl that I got from Sephora. I was just at like their little rollerball section of all of like their travel size fragrances, and I just came across Good Girl. Like, I had not even ever smelled Good Girl or anything like that. I just always knew like the bottle, like I always knew the bottle was like shaped like a shoe, but I had never smelled Good Girl. So when I picked up Good Girl and I smelled it immediately, I was like, yes, this is it. Like if I could have like a signature scent of how I would like to smell, it would definitely be this. It's like a vanilla powdery type of scent, and I loved it. So when I saw that Dossier had their version, I was like, yes, I definitely have to try it. Like I have to have it, because I had already told myself when my travel size of the Good Girl was up, I was gonna get a full size bottle, because that's just how much I like that scent. So when I saw that Dossier had their version, I was sold. And y'all, when I tell you, they did not disappoint. They did not disappoint at all. Like, y'all, when I tell you, this is like literally almost identical to Good Girl. Like it's like spot on, like to the point where it's like I can't tell the difference. And you know, want to know something funny? I wore Fruity Almond on one wrist, and then I wore the authentic Good Girl on the other wrist. And throughout the day, I would like kind of smell to kind of compare. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, and I know some of y'all might get me depending on, you know, your preference, but I honestly feel like I like the Dossier version more than the original scent. Because it's like, to me, the Dossier version is like, it's like a softer like it's the same, but it's like it's a softer scent. Like it's just so good, y'all. Like it's so good. We're gonna spray some right now. We're gonna spray some right now, because it just smells so amazing. Like this one to me is my favorite, because just for the simple fact I actually own the original scent, so I'm able to compare the two. And y'all, this one I love this one. This is probably my favorite out of the three. The top notes are almond and peach. The middle notes are orris, orange blossom, and tuberose. And the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, and cocoa. And I think for me, why I really, really like this, it has to be the vanilla. Like, even like in high school and when I was younger, vanilla bean, brown sugar, like any of those types of scents, that was always like my go-to. That was always my signature scent. Like I love a vanilla scent. I love like a powdery type of scent. So when like with this, ooh, y'all, it smells so good. So yes, y'all, I'm so excited to have these scents. I'm super, super excited to share them with you guys. Like I love them all. I love them all, but I really think Fruity Almond is my favorite, simply because I have the other one, like the original, and I can compare it, and I honestly like the Dossier version better. I said it. I like it better. I like it better. I definitely feel like for the price point, you cannot beat it. $29, $39, $49, $59, when the original scent will run you anywhere from $100 to $500 depending on the scent. Like y'all can't beat it. It's definitely giving luxurious vibes for less. It's definitely giving, like, if you still want that essence, if you still want to walk around and smell delicious, get you some, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm so here for it. I love it. The scents, if you don't like them, you can return them. You can get your money back. And also, when you sign up on their website, like when you put your email address in, they have a 20% off coupon. So even though they're already like lower priced, you can get even more discounts. So I just look at it like, if you want like a luxe vibe for less, definitely check out Dossier. You will not be disappointed. If it's a scent, like a retail scent that you were looking at, I definitely would recommend you go into Dossier first, just to try to see if they have their version, just to see if you would like it before you go and splurge on like an authentic bottle of the original scent. Because when I tell you, they're like pretty close, they're like almost like identical, y'all. Like if anything, it may be like a slight difference, but you really, really cannot tell. This I've noticed when I've worn them, and I'm saying this as far as all three of them that I've worn, as the day progresses, you may not smell it as much. Like it may not be as strong as when you first put it on. But like, let's say if I spray my inner wrists and my inner elbows and just spray around before I leave out the house, maybe in about 3 or 4 hours, I might feel like I don't smell it anymore. But then it's like on the flip side, I'm like, okay, well maybe the scents just mesh with my body chemistry and I just can't smell it. Because I know like when I'll smell my wrist, I'll smell it. But I know like it won't be as fragrant as it was like when I first put it on. So I know after about 3 or 4 hours, I may have to reapply. But honestly, y'all, that to me with the price point, you don't feel guilty respraying or overspraying just because they're so affordable. So even if you do have to reapply sooner than you would maybe the original scent, it doesn't matter. It's $29, $39, $49, $59. Like, it doesn't matter, girls. I definitely will be going back on Dossier and checking out some of their other scents, because it's been about maybe 3 or 4 other ones that I've been looking at like, okay, I want to try that too. If you've tried any of them, comment down below which one is your favorite. I would love to hear your opinions or your thoughts on the company or on the fragrances that you tried from them. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Like, I just smell delicious, y'all. Like, for real. Like, I smell like a fruity almond. I do. Like, I just sprayed myself all over and I just really, really love it. That's it. That's all. I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. So, yes, you guys, if you've enjoyed this video, just give me a thumbs up. Again, if you've tried out Dossier, comment down below which one is your favorite. If you like any of the ones that I've shown you guys today, let me know which one you like. Or if you've tried something else, let me know which one you like. I will definitely be ordering from Dossier because I'm sold. I love it. I love it. So yes, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will check you guys in the next video. Bye.